What's up, guys? My name is RedSport and it's time. I've been seeing people ask for my my AverMedia HD DVR settings, and today I'm going to be bringing you that. So once after you install your HD DVR and everything was running, and you start to record, you notice one thing. You know, you might have Sony Vegas and you're ready to render out your video. Well, there's one problem. The AverMedia HD DVR only renders, it only makes .ts files, which is not very compatible with many things. But I have one thing that you guys should try to find on the internet and the interwebs is Sony Vegas Pro 9 build 563. When I installed it, it was build 562. Both work the same apparently. But you guys need to find this file. I will not give it out. But there's another way. If you guys just want, I take the file, I put it in there, put my commentary, and render. But if you guys cannot find this, I'm sorry, I will not give it to you. I'm not gonna do that. I might do it by special PM. If you guys PM me and you really, really need it, you can't find it, PM me. I will probably do it like that. I'd feel bad. But if you guys want an Adobe CS After Effects, yeah, that made a lot of sense. Adobe After Effects CS 5.5. I do believe I could put the TS files in that, render it in amazing quality, and then put it back in Sony Vegas if you have a commentary or something like that. But right now we're only going to be doing the Sony Vegas Pro 9 way. So after everything's installed, you want to open up your AverMedia Extreme 2. Now this is going to record Xbox 360, PS3, and Wii. And if this comes up, I'll also click yes. But it was originally set up for a like a DVR, like it'll record at a scheduled time if you're gonna miss your TV show. So once this is open, let it open. Okay, you guys can see here I'm in a private match. Make sure your volume's all the way down. That's what I would recommend. So first you want to put it on component, which is YPBPR, and then the video format. The only one in both options is 1280 by 720. You want to have I have mine on a constant bit rate for this, 20,000. The only audio format, and I put it all the way at the bottom for 22. Yes, you get decently big files, but you know, I can get about 5 gigs per 10. It's not bad. That is my friend. I'm sorry, I should have went offline. But if you guys want to enable preview, I would definitely uncheck that because it makes your video, I do believe, smoother if you don't have a good computer. But I'm going to check that to show you guys that I am recording, which is something. And hardware acceleration, I would check yes. The save format is .ts. Again, now you can choose where you guys want to save it. I'm putting it into a PVR file. That's what I call it. You can also set up capture duration, which means you will only record for 5 minutes. Then you record for 5 minutes. But now we can just capture. I'm going to start up the game. Why am I doing it on Call of Duty? Because I know a lot of people that want to do Call of Duty commentaries, so this is a good way to start. If you guys want to, I'll talk about that after we record. So I'm going to speed this up a little bit, and I'll see you guys back here in a minute. And I just hit the stop button. So we see here that we're done. We have our file. Let us close the game capture module. Let me just turn off my Xbox by holding the middle button, blah, 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 blah. I don't think you guys need a tutorial on that. Alright, you want to close down your AverMedia and go to wherever the file might be saved. And look at that. It is right there. It is 137 megabytes for only 55 minutes of gameplay. So let's look at the video for before. I'm just going to skip around real quick. It's not bad quality. And so after you install Sony Vegas Pro 9, you can open it if you're using this method. I'm going to tell you real quickly that sometimes Sony Vegas Pro 9 will not recognize a .ts file. It does not mean you have to go back and record it, just restart it. Sometimes it'll say unknown here, but now it'll say, okay, yeah, it's an MPEG-2 transport stream. We can open it. Now we are looking at this amazing file and we're like, wow, quality, it is amazing, blah 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 blah. So you just want to hit the project properties and you want to go down to HD 720 30 frames. And let me just show you what I've done to mine. Made it same thing, but I put the frame rate to 59.94 double NTSC, which is almost 60 frames per second. Fill order none, pixel aspect ratio 1 square. Output, I don't know, I think I left that original. 32-bit floating system point, composite gamma. I do believe that was changed in these settings. Yeah, no, it's not. So it's 1.0 linear. That's what I would do. Best, Gaussian, none. Start all projects with this, and then apply. And OK. Now you're all like, yeah, let's start adding our color corrector. Because many people who do commentaries might have a color corrector and some might not. So if you want to know how I make my color corrector, I put it on Battlefield 3 and Call of Duty, not Minecraft, or some other games. This depends on the game. You want to reset to none, drag that, and I'm just going to drag mine. Alright, wow, that's beautiful, right? I like a mellow kind of feel of a video, mellowish. If you like that, you can just transfer your saturation and gain. Just pause the video here and do that. I forgot to mention one thing. It's kind of important. See how I have my color corrections here? And you can name it, like Xbox color corrections. Color corrections. I think I spelled that right, and hit save. Now it'll come up right here. Same thing for the project settings. Make it Aver, DVR, save it, good to go. Also, another thing I like to do, depending on the game, is I usually go down to sharpen, like on Call of Duty, I reset to none. I did not make a template for this, or preset, but make a point 1 to 2. I like point 1. It adds a little bit more sharpness throughout it. So let's just preview the video real quickly. Alright, there we go. I like that. It looks pretty good. I have. And it also depends on, you can always adjust the map to what you want to have it. So that is that. Now let us. I don't know why this half of the thumbnail is black, but next step. I usually do this before I put any color correction on, is because I never forget, go to right-click properties on the video. Make sure you do this before or right as you begin. This is very important. Make sure you disable resampling and click uncheck maintain aspect ratio. That is very important. Because if you have, I do believe the resampling on, you'll have lines and it looks kind of grady. So now you got all that and you're like, let's render. Yeah, I want to upload it to YouTube. So render. Alright, you want to go to this save as type and then just go down and find your, I was using, I just saw it, there it is, main concept AVC/AAC MP4. Yes, a lot of people do use the WMV, but I prefer the MP4 file. And go to the template and you're going to see default, click on that, and then hit customize. Up here you can just change your whatever. I have new settings because I've been playing around a lot with it, so you can name it AverMedia Test and then come back through and make it the AverMedia Real. Whatever you guys might want to do it. With the width and heights, I usually just use custom frame size, 1280 by 720. Profile main. The frame rate is 30 frames per second. Some people will be like, okay, so the project settings is about 60 and we're dropping it down. We're about 30. Well, if you don't do this when you render, YouTube will like cut it in half. It'll take longer to upload and the quality might go down. Pixel aspect 1, field order none. Then in the here area, I'm gonna call it the here area. Click on variable bitrate and choose these two. The maximum is 16 million and the average is 10 million. Million. Go to the audio, just copy these settings. Not really important, unless you're doing a commentary. I find that important. Video rendering quality best, and then hit OK. So let's name this DVR Cut in all capitals because I'm a boss. Alright guys, when this is done, we will be right back and I will show you the quality and some ways to compress the video. Alright. What's up guys, we are back and it is done rendering. So we can just close, and when you want to close down Sony Vegas, and if it asks you to save the changes, you can either click yes or no depending on what you want to do. And if you're not done, you can hit cancel. So now, wherever you saved it, go there, and I think a DVR Cut, and then it'll be in here because I'm recording in here. So open the DVR Cut file and look at the quality. Let's view the quality. Skip around. It's not bad, not shabby. I like it. It's pretty good. I like the sharpness a little bit. It helps just a little. It might make it a little blurry. It helps. But the color correction I like personally because it depends on. Remember that. Now, let's look at the file size. It is 66.3 megabytes. Alright, it's not a lot, it's not bad, because that wasn't really a commentary. Sometimes, if you do, let's say, a Let's Play on Minecraft, which I do not add my color corrections to, and go to the properties, you can get massive files like this. And then if you compress them, you can get lower files, like that. It can really help depending on what you're going to do. So let me just drag this file to my desktop. I'm going to put it in the video editing folder, or fence. Alright, so now let's say you want to decrease the quality or compress it because it's a little bit big, you know, your edit that you've been working on for weeks, and you want to compress it just a little bit. This program will be linked in the description. It's called Handbrake, and I hope this is how you compress a video. So you can either drag this onto the Handbrake icon, or you can, when you double click it, you can drag it in here. Okay. Now, you can choose either between an MKV or MP4. I, again, prefer MP4. Now, you guys can choose large file, web optimized, blah, blah, blah. Alright, you can go through all of these and change to what you want. But in the video tab, I guess it would be, I would choose H.264. I believe that is one of the best qualities. Same as source, because you don't want to make it constant in this case. But the quality, you can have a constant, like, it's usually, this is where you lose nothing and you just rendered it, and it's a big file. It's a bigger file. So what I usually do, I will set mine, usually straight up 20, and it saves about 100 to 200 megabytes, depending on what it is. I've had 1.6 gigabyte video files brought down to about 500 megabytes, which is, for me, very uploadable. It probably takes me about 30 minutes, like this video. It was about a 20-minute video. This is for Console Gaming Official, if anyone wants to check that channel out. But we can just close Handbrake. If you render it, of course, let me just show you that one more time. You just hit the start button, and it'll make a file that has the same exact name with the -1 next to it, depending on what you want, and depending if you change it. But see, this one, it came out good. So this video will be in the description, and yeah, that'll be there. It'll be like, you know, linked to another YouTube video, guys, so you guys can check out the quality. Alright, so the next video I'm going to be doing, tutorial-wise, is how to do a live commentary, or just a commentary in general, over your gameplay. And I'll probably be using the same video that we have. So I hope you guys have enjoyed. It's been Redsport HD, and I hope this has helped someone. If you guys have any questions, please post them in the comment section below. I will help anyone that needs it. Unlike a lot of YouTubers that say that, I've asked a lot and they've never helped. But if you guys need any help computer-wise, like if it's a slow render, I will help you. I'll probably ask you basic questions like, what is your computer specs? And I'll tell you what I need to know. But if you guys, again, need any help, post in the description. If you guys liked this video, please pop a subscribe, maybe, if you want to see more. Like it if it helped, and if there's something that you did not like and you think you can improve, dislike and comment, please, because I need to know how I can improve my quality. I'm on the constant prowl to improve my quality. So thanks guys for watching. Redsport HD.